Okay, so I just remember we have another boss fight coming up. But before we ever do that again, oh yes, I think I already mentioned it, but I'm not sure if I did or not. So this guy just said the same thing again. I wouldn't shop here if I were you. You'll get cheated. Shut up if you're getting in the way. Okay, so I think this guy will have. Why, welcome. He also has that for whatever reason now. This guy, this is the reason why you want to be here. Now, yep, that completes our list. However, there are certain items that you will not find there. So as you can tell, well, this is open now, but we don't need it. But you would need it if you're, I guess, if you're going to be in this region. Or you can just go to your castle. Hey, this is open for whatever reason. Huh, the nurse is gone or whatever. Huh. Can't interact with that. However, now if we go over here, it's locked. I'm not going to go up ahead because that's where the boss fight is. Now, this house here, once again, I don't know what the point of this house is. So don't ask me, I have no idea. This house used to have a guy in here. I don't know. I remember a lot of this being locked. So, yeah, okay. That's Melicia's house. It's locked. Locked. Okay, so the appraiser is open, but we don't need that. I'm not even sure that we need it at all. I mean, to be honest with you, at this point in the game, if you need an appraiser, I don't know. And, of course, the inn is locked. So, but the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a little trip. Ah, Orc. It's a new enemy. And there you go. I think I will actually change around the formation because they always screw up the formation. That seems to happen in just about every game that I've ever known. So let's try and, well, let's go ahead and go over here because see, before we didn't have the map. Ah, Smurg and Ninja Master. Well, we can let go now. Those are some of the advanced forms of stuff that we've found. You might find some old enemies here. See, we won't find any old enemies on the world map. Yep, Killer Slime is old. We're not going to bother with them. The reason why we're doing this, I don't think that place is going to be open, but we're going to try it anyway. Yeah, like I said, we'll be running into old enemies. But that's only for, like, the certain surrounding areas. But there's not going to be ones like Bonbon or Fur, whatever it's called. You know, you're not going to go find them. No, unfortunately not. Sucks, I know, but oh well. Ain't no big deal. However, I have some good news and some even worse news. Neither of which I can discuss right now. These guys. Slasher Rabbit. That's the ones that dropped those karate uniforms. So. Oh, it is open. Okay, I remember it being locked for whatever reason. Okay, so we can go in there, but there's no point now. Since the guy is not in there, so that we could save. But, as well, you might be wondering why I'm going here. Well, there's a reason. Because as soon as we get up to there, we can hop back to our castle, and then we can we'll go to a few other places, and then we'll wrap up the game. And the reason why you want to do this is because it's, well, you know, it wasn't, I don't think it was actually in the list, but believe it or not, I actually had it in the list. Must have been a random rare glitch that actually happened for me. So if you get lucky, probably going to happen once in a lifetime, and that's about it. Another one of those once in a lifetime glitches, like in Zelda A Link to the Past, where you can actually find, believe it or not, oh, I forgot there's also another village that we need to go find. There's also something else we need to show off while we're here. I might as well get this out of the way, because these are like bonuses I would have saved, but we're just doing it anyway to get it out of the way. This guy will just tell you the same old thing because you're wondering. Hey, heard the latest? I say the leader of the liberation, the leader of the liberation army is a 9-foot giant. So even when she's dead and gone, and he doesn't even know. So, anyway, I still like Sanchez. Now I can do this. And I don't think it was in the list when I had a recollection. No, it actually only counted for the mountain. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have. Ask for teleportation. Yep. Sereti and Mount Tiger Wolf. So I'm actually going to go back to Seika. Now you might be wondering why. Well, it really doesn't matter because I should have gone from Greg Master, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. These guys, I think they dropped something, but I could be thinking about the second game anyway. So heck, Kawaba, it should be now empty. And it's got, well, excuse me, no, it's not empty. It's got towers. By the time we arrived, the fortress was abandoned. Yeah, so we can now actually go through here if we want to. All that remains are a few troops in Greg Master. Good luck to you, Master. So, yep. Now we want to go back. It doesn't really matter. It's just we're picking up locations that would not normally be there. And I don't know why, but they are just not. So like this location here, you might not have noticed that it wasn't actually in the list. But I did find that, you know, there's quite a few of Stars of Destiny that we, you know, should have already had, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Keep it up. The Liberation Army is nearly out victorious. Odessa will be avenged. Oh, well, yeah, no doubt in my mind. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this... Oh, that guy was here, the one that said something about something. I guess he left his door unlocked again. Well, in a way, he's kind of opening himself up for that. The Imperial Armory is finished. That's what happens when you rage a war. And when power corrupts absolutely, I might add. So at this point, I'm just doing this so we can do that. I just kind of didn't want to really feel like going back down the mountain for whatever reason. But yeah, now we can go in here, and you might notice that there's no one here that was that one lady. So, yeah, we can actually come back in here. But once we go through this door again... Oh, it's locked. Isn't that a shame? Well, you know, there's nothing here. Rockland has always been full of rocks. That's why it's called Rockland. Huh. Grady ran away, and he hasn't been seen since. Good riddance. I don't remember her ever saying that, but alright. The Emperor is dead. The Empire is no more. But Rockland will remain Rockland as ever. Nothing changes here. True. I know. I'll get plenty to eat now because the Imperial Army doesn't take away our food anymore. That's good. I don't know why they would have done it in the first place. Sounds stupid. If you ask me. Who the hell are you? Why, you're the leader of the Imperial Army killer, right? No, I'm not actually. I'm the leader of another army, but that's neither here nor there. Could it be that you're the Imperial Army? Good luck to you. Don't become like the Empire. What the f are you talking about? I just told you, we're not the Empire, dude. And, anyway. Empire, whatever. The Imperial soldiers have gone away. They finally gone away. Oh, the bandits are gone, and the Imperial soldiers are gone too. I wonder why. Because, I mean, she is kind of a bit of a meanie anyway. I don't understand her story. But this is just to pick up the place. So yeah, I only had these two mountains. Or whatever, Mount Saifu and I forget the other one. But luckily for us, you know, we get to see some other ones like bandits. Cool, huh? You get to see some of your old enemies, probably your favorite, I don't know. Or the new enemies might be your favorite. Or they might all be your favorite. I don't really care. That's not my... I'm not here to judge. Okay, I'm not here to blame anybody. It's, you know, you know, it might be your favorite enemies to fight, except that they probably wouldn't be worth a doggone, because right now they ain't worth crap. We're like too high for them. There's no point in us fighting them. Oh yeah, let's really fight really weak enemies, like these guys right here. Although they can still do 1 damage since we're very high. And even though I did kind of cheat, wouldn't have mattered anyway. I think I saw a silver hat. I'm not sure, but oh well. We'll look again. But I'll go back to Greg Master here, and then we'll go check a look at our armor wares, because we should have had silver hat at least by now. I think. Not sure, but you know, I don't think most armor is going to be in the armor shop for whatever reason. But yeah, I guess we could have come back here later since. But again, it would have been too late. It's useless items. So yeah, even though it actually would have made more sense to save at that crystal. So yeah, alright, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So, what we're going to do now, instead of walking all the way over there, which we could do. So, anyway. I still say that, you know, it's crazy that how people are doing music videos instead of either doing it in the privacy of their own home where, you know, like they're in nowhere, or doing it with screens, something like that, you know. Why do people even do that? It's crazy. So, let's see here. Yeah, we should have all the places that we can actually teleport to. Like I said, there's only one entire... No, I take that back. There's 2 places I believe we can't get to. And that's going to be your Seek Valley and the Hidden Ruin Village, for whatever reason. I don't understand it myself. Yeah, there it is. Silver hat. But anyway. Yeah, apparently they're missing armor here. But that's okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going back to the place, and we're going to make sure that Victor is fully equipped for this. Oh yes, we are. And you know, we're going to go through this entire list. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just crazy that, yeah, look at that, Mount Saifu and Mount Tiger Wolf. Yeah, so Kawaba. So you wouldn't, I get, you know, you wouldn't even have Kawaba until we took over it. So that's crazy, ain't it? Yep. I mean, it's the only thing in place that really is something that we couldn't have gone to unless we took over it. Like all the towns so far, we didn't have to take over, but we had to break through. So that's what we did with the bridge to get it to Malicious Domain. And that was just something else. So we're going to go to the first floor. And I guess we won't be finding anything new other than Silver Hat. So... yeah, so you can wield a robe, leather coat, brass armor, karate armor, leather armor, half armor, magic robe, ninja suit, dragon armor, master robe. He can't wield, for whatever reason, he doesn't wield master robe. That's just crazy, ain't it? I think I can give him something better anyway. I probably should give the Earthroot shield to you now that we're moving so far ahead in the game, even though I like the Chaos shield. In a lot of ways I do actually like it better than the Earth shield, but this is the time because we actually don't have a choice. We can't take them out of the party at this point, but I might as well give him the Earth shield. So I might have cheated just a little bit, but I didn't actually do the full cheat. No, couldn't be bothered to do that. Alright, so where did that go? Didn't I see that somewhere? There's also something uniquely different about 2 that 1 didn't have, which I thought was pretty nuts. I'm going to go ahead and sell off the Yeah, we don't need it anyway. Alright, so basically, yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy a Bahuda for you. So, you know, unfortunately, I do remember it being something, the clone or something I gave to Victor, but it just doesn't pass on into the next game. Sucks, but it's alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you that. And since we're not actually doing this full 100%, well, we've done it somewhat, at least, as far as treasures go and all that stuff, you know. And we've recruited what we could, but, you know, I still haven't done the whole library thing, but, you know. Now, at this time, I don't think we'll find Master Matthew anywhere right now. Oh, he's over here in his room. Okay. Never mind, I didn't think we would find him in the castle. So yeah, you might notice as well that Joshua is not here. So, yeah, you'll never find him in this castle. He'll be sitting in his own little domain. Even though I think he's part of the 108 Stars of Destiny, which is automatically recruited. I think we want to go here. Yeah, this is it. You know, for whatever reason, Luke is not here. I think he starts walking around if you don't have him there. Yeah, he's still grayed out. Yeah, we're still missing some stuff here. So, Joshua... Yeah, we almost have all 108 Stars of Destiny. And that's something. Let me think here. But, we screwed up. That's okay. Taggart is also Star of Destiny, but he's not one of them, you know, a battle warrior kind of guy. See, I thought Joshua was a Star of Destiny. Maybe it's because we didn't do the 108 Stars of Destiny like we should have done. There's Tesla, Sancho, Vargas, Pond, Taiho, Yamku, Sonya Sholin. I think that was also somebody who was in Mortal Kombat. I did not like the Mortal Kombat stuff where they said, well, your favorite character. No. Just, no. That was stupid. I mean, when it first started, it was okay, it was interesting, and then it got stupider. Like, no, let's not do this. Plus, it kept repeating itself over and over and over, and it just kind of got like, no. We're good. I thought Joshua was in this list. Huh. Oh well. I guess it doesn't matter anyway, since, anyway. Nope, guess not. Well, either way, time to finish going into cheating. But there's also enemies we're going to have to fight, because we have to be at least level 60 to bypass them, somewhere around there. So let's withdraw. I usually give him a master garb anyway. Let's give him a master garb. You know, there's not really much point into it because he doesn't really need it, but it is what it is. So let's give you a mega medicine. Mega medicine. That's good. I mean, actually, I kind of like the other ones too, because they actually come in handy more, combined with the Mega Medicine. Just depends on where you're at, I guess, in the game. It's always a shame about Luke. You can't, you know, do that. So I can't wait to get into 2, but we still have to do the the bonuses. So we'll do that before we hit into 2. I'll go ahead and start the trailer for it, but there ain't gonna be no. Well, let's just do the whole game yet, like I did this series. Oh, let me tell you right now, that series is gonna be a little bit longer. And at the same token, I'm not gonna promise to do when I start Destiny, but I can get you close. So. Mainly because I do know some things about it, but there is a thing that I can do, but let's just not get into that. So the thing is, something about killing them in border battles or something. Yeah, well, we'll get into that later. And what you want to do, since we can't save right now, is we're going to go up here. And then we're going to call it a session here as soon as I come up here and save. And then we'll turn it off, and then we'll upload it. And then I'll catch you after this is done. I'm not even going to say the date, even though that, actually, I'll just tell you, it's the 7th month of the year, or before the 8th month of the year, that this is being recorded on, or as of, and it is the 17th day, or I meant 17th day, 7th month, 27th day, the 23rd, which I never put that in there anyway. I only go by 2023, but it seems to make more sense when I put 27th. But yeah, and the name of it is called July. Oh yeah, which means, believe it or not, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 days left before August actually starts. And that's my birthday month. I don't believe in celebrating it all month long. I believe in celebrating it all year long, unless like any other day. The only difference is I don't go around having parties and stuff like that. I don't do that. I believe in the idea that I also believe in celebrating everybody's birthday all day long. But at the same time, I have to admit that even if I did do that, I wouldn't get into the idea of having the entire month or year off. That sounds nice, but no, somebody's got to work. Because, yeah, I know that people deserve vacations every now and again. And that's great, but still somebody has to work. So, you know, if somebody's got to run the grocery store, the units you're at, you know, if you're storing anything or whatever, you got to go over there and, you know, run the if you want your breakfast hot or your lunch hot, you know, like a burger or a veggie burger, whatever you're into. I'm not one to judge. And I also have to say that before I end this, that I have to admit something before I forget. I love training. I've said that before, but I don't remember if I've said it in any videos since I've been on this channel, but I do. But at the same time, I don't love training against weaker enemies. By the time that I'm ready to go move on, I'm ready to move on to something that's even better. Even if I have to still train on them just a little bit, that's fine, but, you know, it's still kind of annoying. I'd rather fight something else that's within my vocabulary of a level, I guess. Or not really a vocabulary, but my what's worthy of my level. Say I'm level 7, okay? And they're like 5 and lower is just too weak. Well, if I still have to train until I'm high enough and stats enough to take on something that's a level 7, then by goodness, I better do it. Then after that, I better find a level 7. And then so forth, and so forth, including a level 15 and on and on and on. There better be all kinds of different levels to fight. That's all I'm saying now. But anyway, I'm going to see you guys later. Oh, shit, I'll wrap this up with this. I was just watching the thing about how they were talking about left-handed and right-handed. Well, what happens if you're multi-handed? And if you don't know what that means you're both-handed. I don't know why they call it the multi-handed, but it is what it is. But anyway, means that you're both left and right-handed. Means you can put it in either hand and you can work well just fine. I can work somewhat just fine with both hands, but not fully. It depends. I can't write very well with my left hand, but I can write somewhat with my right hand. You know? I know that's pretty crazy, isn't it? I wouldn't say my right hand is my dominant hand or my left hand is my dominant hand, because I've used both hands in the same kind of regard once or twice in your life. So I would say more like they're probably both dominant in some sort of way, I guess. Not that I really get into that dominant kind of stuff. I mean, like, literally, if I could get into dominant stuff, I don't know. I really just don't know. And with that, I guess I'll salute you later. Not that you can actually see that, but, you know, peace and love, I guess, and not war. But, yeah. May hate your enemies, but never forget about peace. Yeah, peace of mind that they're never gonna bother you again. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Oh, yeah. I can't do the voice very well right now. I'm a little tired from it, but yeah, I can do it if you know what I'm talking about. The Tim Taylor special. You know, I can be very good. I used to be able to do the Nukem voice. I can do comment on it, sort of. Happy trails to you. Come. Okay, I can't do the voice, but you know. Right now I can't. I have to just kind of clear my throat until I do it, but you know, I don't want to do that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys as always for watching. And smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and remember, as always, this is the true place to get your classicness. I will give you everything I can do. I can't promise everything to be perfectly, immaculately, you know, on time and everything with most games, but I will certainly give it a try. That's about it. Later.